Hi there, John here, and I have a question for you. Have you ever filed your taxes? Because if so, Elon Musk has your social security number. In case you haven't been following the news, Elon Musk has been granted access illegally, criminally, to a bunch of sensitive data from the US Treasury, data and a system which represents about a fifth of the United States economy. This is a disastrous and awful, insane thing to have happen. Let me just ask you a question. The richest man in the world is picking your pocket right now. Are you going to stop him? He has your address, your email, your phone number, your bank account information. If you have ever filed taxes, he has the ability to steal your identity. He will soon have your medical history and every cent you've ever put into Social Security if he is granted access illicitly to those systems as well, as the Trump administration is trying to grant him. He needs to be stopped. If a villain in a movie did what he is currently doing, it would be called unrealistic and insane. His actions are a threat to the entire world economy and represent the greatest data breach in world history. He is being aided and abetted by a felon, Donald Trump, who must be impeached and prosecuted for the largest breach of public data in the history of the planet. They can claim that Musk's access is limited, but there's no reason to believe that. Even his own statements contradict that, public statements he has made on Twitter. All of this is insane and unacceptable. If you are waiting for a call to action, this is it. No one is coming to save you. They are trying to steal everything from you. Your privacy, your data, your money. Musk is going after the FDIC, which would mean all of the money that you have in banks would not be insured by the federal government in the way that it has since, the Great Depression. By the way, that's a thing that Musk has said he's intentionally trying to cause. He wants to crash the world economy. And he's being allowed to do that by our broken political systems. So, no one is coming to save you. We are on our own. It is time to work together. It is time to get into political action. Do whatever you can. Help however you can. You might be asking, how do I help? Okay. First of all, the very least that you can do is call your state senators and local representative from the House. This is incredibly easy to do. There is a link that I will put in the description of this podcast that will give you the contact information for all three of your representatives, your state rep, and your two state senators. Call those people. I know a lot of the voicemail boxes for senators are getting filled up at the moment because of the outrage over this, but if nothing else, send them an email. I sent them some strongly worded emails just before getting onto this. So please, if you live near their offices, go bother them in person. These people need to understand that the American people are panicked and that this is a historic and a catastrophic choice that they are letting happen. I don't mean either just to bother Democratic reps. Put the pressure on your Republican reps, as much of human trash bags as they may be. They need to feel as though their criminal friends will not get away with their many obvious crimes. We can't expect them to be decent people, but we can expect them to be afraid. And that is a thing we need. To put it very plainly, all of the actions that the Trump administration has taken in the last couple of weeks, the things that they want to do, if they get their way, a show like this will not be able to exist. Government censorship is something they are pushing for. They would like to criminalize political opinions that are not their own. These people are dangerous, they are fanatics, and they need to be stopped. So, like I said, the least you can do is call your representatives, let them know exactly how dire the situation is, and that you expect immediate and direct action from them to remedy it. I will give you a couple other action steps in just a second, but I just want to leave you with this before I kind of get into places you can contact, places you could donate money to if you have it. Before we get into all that, just remember, if the world can get this bad this quickly, the world can be improved that quickly if you have the political will. Unfortunately, the villains have all the political will at the moment. It's time for the good guys to start actually, growing some balls and kicking some ass. So if you want to be a part of that, this is the least you can do. This is your call to action. You no longer have an excuse. Like I said, the least you can do, send a message to your state reps. In addition to that, if you have money that you can donate, please donate money to the ACLU or the Southern Poverty Law Center. These are good institutions which are working against the fountain of insanity that the federal government is at the moment. I would also say in general, donate to Amnesty International. That helps with the kind of, obviously the kind of global impacts of all of this. With USAID offices being shut down, Amnesty International is going to be more important than ever. I would also say, just in general, if you're aware of all of what's going on with healthcare and medicine in this country, donate to Planned Parenthood. They have the Planned Parenthood Action Fund you can donate to. I would also say donate to RAIN. There is a real awful strain of evil misogyny in these people, and that is something we can combat. So please help them combat it. As far as any of the rest of this goes, I would also just like to say, if you don't know what to do, if you don't know how to help, if you don't know how to stay current on the news, I want to just give you guys a couple of recommendations of some YouTube shows you can follow that will tell you the news in a educated way that can actually make you have some understanding of politics. I know that's hard for a lot of people. So go on YouTube, look for The Majority Report with Sam Cedar. It's an excellent show. I have no connection to it. I just watch it a lot, and it is really wonderful. It will tell you, it is very keen and driven and specific insight into America's broken political system, and you will be regularly given action steps you can take to improve it. I would also like to say there's a commentator who is on The Majority Report who also has some shows of his own. His name is Matt Binder. Check out his podcasts, Leftist Mafia and Scam Economy. He has been after these kind of crypto bros for a couple of years now, and he is doing excellent work. And understanding the vast scam that is capitalism will help you understand the ridiculous, comical evil that is Elon Musk. So, that said, I'm going to hop off, but just be aware, the revolution will not be televised. No one is coming to save you. It's time to try and save yourself. Please, for the love of God, try and save this country or what is left of it. We've got to do something. So, anyway, we will be back with a regular episode soon. Yeah, I don't know. It's terrible, things being like this. Let's try and make it a little less terrible, huh?